Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. How are you all doing today? Thanks for stopping by. We're going to have a little final girl action today. Got it back up on the tables, giving us some more time out there. And so today we're going to be at Camp Happy Trails, and we're going to be dealing with Hans. And we're using our counselor, as I call her counselor, is Laurie. Okay, if any of you haven't played this before, I'm not going to talk a lot about how the game plays, but we'll show you some things. Don't think I'm off to a very good start this time. First of all, you use a setup card to set this up here. This is Hans. You can see Hans is close to these things. These guys are in a one-way street. They got to try to get out of there. And the only way they can get out of there is for me to get up there and move them out of there. Okay, then what even makes it harder is these are the event cards. I turn this event card over and it says, there is no penalty for the first victim saved during the action phase. For each additional victim saved, you lose 1 strength. Well, Laurie's only got 5, so I'm losing that. So what that means is normally I could take 2 guys with me and drag them into a place and let them get saved. Well, I can drag them into a place now, but I can't. I'm only going to let 1 get saved because I don't want to lose life. All right, and so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'll take my 5 free cost cards here to start my hand here, and we'll get her going. Okay, the first thing I want to do is I'll put them up here instead of down here so you can see them better. I want to try to do a focus. I want to lower this horror rating down into the green if I can, so I can roll with 2 dice. So I'm going to be rolling with, roll with 3. I'm going to be rolling with 2 dice here. All right, we got a double win right off the there. So right off the bat, we're lowering it by 2. So that was a good start there. And I'll take this card and put it down here so once it's used up. Then I think what we're going to do is gee, well, we did that so good. Let's try another focus. Let's try the same one again. Okay, so now we got this here. I can upgrade one of those I could upgrade both by donating 2 cards for each, but I'm only going to upgrade 1 by getting rid of these 2 cards, changing this to an X. So it's going to give me 1 more. It's going to get me into the 3 dice roll, but I lose 1 time. This thing normally stands up, but I got everything laid on the side so that you guys can see them better. Okay, so that one is over. All right, so now we're going to let's do a walk. Let's see if we can get up. Try to get up here to the cabins. I'd like to get that energy drink right there if I can. All right, so we got one. We got one, so we're going to move up to 1 space. We're right here, so we're moving up to here. But it's costing us 1 time. This is the money for buying cards next time. And so I don't know if I want to do it again or not. For now, he's not going to move. The Hans is not going to move. So now we're going to stay there. We're going to keep. I can stop at any time. I'm going to discard or keep this card in my hand. Okay. Then we're going into the next phase, which is the planning phase. This is where I purchase action cards. All right. So I have 4 time or dollars, whatever you want to say to that. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get a search. When I get up there, that's for 2. And then I want to, geez, I would like to be able to get a distraction in the sprint. We'll do a sprint. Okay, so now that this is over, where did my last walk card go? Oh, there it is, right there. So now you put these cards back into where they would normally go. This is the 0 cost ones, and it goes right here. I can't touch them again. The cards you use, you can't touch until after another round. All right, so now we're going in to the killer phase. Okay, and we're going to resolve the killer actions. Well, his actions are to either stab a victim or Laurie. Well, he's here in the water. He's swimming around. He thinks there's people in the water, but there's nobody there. So he's just swinging his knife. He's missing everybody in that. Okay. So now, what the next thing is we're going to draw a terror card. And they are exactly what the word means, terror. Okay. It says place 2 new victims in the space where the killer started the game. Well, we're going to place 2 more victims. As soon as I get them out of there, we'll put he's in the they're in the lake. Now the next time he can swing and kill one of them, and I'm not going to be able to get them out of there by then. And then this one here means to raise the horror level. So I just worked it down to get the 3. I raised it back up to here, and now I'm back to 2 dice again. Okay, and then there's a panic level, but there's no panic because nobody was killed this time. If somebody was died, no matter how they died, the people the victims that are in the same places as Hans would panic when we do special rolls. The upkeep phase, there's no upkeep to be taken, so we are moving on. Moving on. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is walk. All right, we didn't do very well. You reset this to 6. I will make mistakes. I'm not real experienced in this. Uh-oh. Go back here to this. I raised it, but now I got to do another event card. So we'll get back to doing this event card and see what happens on this one. Okay. It says, the victim closest to you is now your girlfriend. She will follow you into the killer space. While she is in your space, roll 1 extra die for each horror roll if the girlfriend dies in your game. Wow, and then you got to raise the tier by 5. Holy mackerel. All right, so closest to me is now my girlfriend, so I got to get her girlfriend. All right. He'll make it this closest to me. So this person's my girlfriend. Yeah. All right. All right, so we got that one working. See how these can build up here? Wow. All right, so now we're going to try the walk. Now that we caught our almost missed that. All right. Then we got the walk. We're going to walk 1 space down into here into the cabins. All right. And we're going to spend a time because we got the 1 there. So now, okay, the walk is done. Now we want to do the search. All right, here we go. Rolling 2. Oh, we got 1. We're going to look. Right. Oh, I don't have 2 cards to upgrade that anyway. So we got 1, so it's gonna cost us 1 time, but we are getting this right here. And this one is energy drink. Some little flavor text on here that I can't read. But anyway, it says this card during the action phase and choose one of the following up by 3 or move 1 space. So this one here is going to go into my backpack. Okay. So this is my backpack. I'll put it right here. This is items in the backpack. And what do we got left? Oh, we do have sprint. All right, we are going to try to sprint. Okay. All right, here we go. Probably should have saved this one. And we got 1. We got 1. We're going to go down to 3 though. That's trouble. That's trouble. And we're going to move up to 2 spaces. So we're going 1, 2. Does this girlfriend always have to follow me? Oh, I missed that. I can roll one more dice when she's in my space. I can say, so I'm going to roll that one more dice and see what I got. That didn't help, did it? All right. Okay. All right. So there we go. The sprint is over. Okay. Now we're going to go into the phase where I buy cards, and I only got three, I guess. I only got three. Huh? Well, I get my free ones back. That helps. All right. Then we're going to take a distraction. All right. We're going to put these back. Okay. We got a sprint, a search, and a walk. All right. Now we got, I think it's the killer phase. I get going ahead of myself here. Purchase the cards, reset the time to 6. Follow the list and you won't go wrong. Okay, killer phase. Resolve the killer actions. Well, the killer, he's killing one of them. All right, so there's one. And then he's not doing anything else. Anything over that is he only gets to kill one on this time. All right, and then we're going to draw another terror card. Raise the threat horror level by 1. And then for every victim that is dead, Hans recovers a health. Well, Hans doesn't have any health to recover, so that doesn't hurt us at all. Okay, now we got to panic. All right. I'm pretty sure we're in the panic now. Okay. Yeah. So this victim right here is going to panic. So we're going to roll one die, and I'll show you what this is all about. And it's a 1. All right. So we have 5 right there going out and 6 going out. So that he doesn't panic. He could have got out of there with one of those two numbers, a 5 or a 6, but she's just hiding instead of doing something smart. All right, here we go. Let's reset back to 6 up there. Let's see what we want to do here. I know what I want to do. Let's start back here with this focus. She's in my thing. Can I do this every time she's in my thing? While she is in your space, roll +1 for each horror roll. Okay, so we're gonna roll 2 of these, or 3 of them. We got one of there. We're gonna try to upgrade this. We should be able to upgrade it. We're discarding 2, the weak attack and the short rest for right now. To upgrade that one to a 2, and I put it on top of there so you can't see what I'm doing. So we're gonna lower the thera rate, and then we're gonna up the time by 2. So that was a good move. Okay. Okay, we're going to do it again. This focus. We got 1, so we're going to go down 1 to 7, and we're going to lower 1. We're back to rolling 3 dice, so that means I roll 4 dice now if she's in my area. So that was a good one. Okay, now we're going to walk. Okay. A lot of dice there. Look at that. And I don't have nothing to upgrade that with. All right. No stars in there. So I can lose 1, move up to 1 space and lose a health, or lose 2 times. So I'm losing 2 times back to 5. So we're going to keep our last card, which is a distraction card that we paid for. Okay, so now we got we're back to 5 to buy. Okay, we're going to do a sprint for 2, and an improvise for 3. So that's 5 right there. All right. Then we're going to put these back into their respective piles. They're all free ones. Oh, I didn't get my walk card back. There we go. They're all free ones. Now we're in the killer phase. Boom. Kills that one there. But he still don't move. And then we're going to draw a tarot card. But there's not going to be a panic, and I'll explain to you why. Okay, maybe things are starting to go our ways. Draw the top card. Draw the top card of any item deck. Any item deck. Well, we're going to draw this one right here. This is a knife. This might help us later on. It's one-handed, so we're going to put it in the one-handed, one hand over here. Nice. All right. So that was a good one. That was one of the best tarot cards I've seen. Okay. So we're not panicking. Why? Because one person did die. But the other stipulation is that the people that are in the same spaces, Hans panics. And there's nobody there now because he just killed both of them. Okay. All right. So we're going back to here. Okay, we're going to do a sprint because we get to roll 4 dice for this. Because she's with us, and that's down to there. We got 1. Let's get this upgraded. Oh boy, oh boy. No, we're not going to upgrade. We got 1. We're going to move 2 spaces. Just instead, we're going to cut. We reset that to 6. Now we're costing us 1. And we're going to move 2 spaces. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave her there for right now, the girlfriend. We're going to go 1, pick him up down there for 2. And in this game, 2 people can follow me. All right, so here we go. That was a sprint, wasn't it? All right, see if we can do this walk. But now I can only roll 3 dice because she's not in the same spot with me. Okay. Oh boy, and I don't want to upgrade, do I? No, not with these 2 cards. I should have done this first. Okay, so we're going to take 2 off. And then we're going to pause. That's it. We're going to keep these 2 cards here. The distraction and the improvise. I should have used that improvise first. Okay, so now we're going to be buying, and we have 3. 3. Okay. So let's take a sprint for 2. And we'll take one of these for a throwaway card. That's 3. Okay, we'll put these back in where they're supposed to go. And then we go to the terror face. So he's still not moving because there's no move on there. Which is, oh yeah, you know what? And I forgot to move him up 2 on every time somebody dies. And that would lower the level again. So that makes that back to there. I mean, raise the terror level again. Doesn't matter how any victim dies, you raise this every time a victim dies. That gets nasty. Okay, so there's nobody there. And so he's just swimming around. Now we're getting another terror card. Okay, if there are no victims on the board, there are victims on the board. Go to the next one. Otherwise, all victims move 1 space towards the closest enemy. Wow. We'll show you this card here. Where all victims are moving closest space, 1 space closest to an enemy. That means he's moving in. That's 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3. So this guy's moving up here. No, it was here. So it would have been 1, 2, 3. And here it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. So he moved it down to here. This guy here It would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So he's going up to here. This guy's coming down to here. This guy wants to get closest to the enemy. He's moving right in with them. These guys here are moving here, and she's going to move here. My girlfriend, boyfriend, because Laurie's a girl. All right, that was nasty, nasty. And then either she's going to get to attack, and either a victim or that. So we got this victim being attacked. There's one of them is being attacked. Okay, and then he's going to walk towards the closest victim. Right, the victim's already right there, so he's not going to walk at all. So we are starting to get into real trouble. All right. I'm a little bit. All right, here we go. You know, where it says 2 or 3 attacks, anything over a 1 attack is a waste, is lost. So here we go. But we panic again. All right, we're panicking. This guy's panicking. This guy or girl, whoever's in the lake with him. Got that 1 again. Can't get out of that lake with a 1. All right, so you're going to stay right there. We are ready to go. All right. Oh, get this back over here. All right, now we're going to do an improvise. Okay, we're going to roll 2. Okay, we got 1. It says for the next horror roll only, 3s and 4s are successes. Okay, so that's the next horror roll only. So we're going to do a sprint now. Add it onto this one here. Success, 3s and 4s are successes now. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Wow. Well, we're going to lose a health. We're going to lose 2, 1, 2. We're going to lose a health. And then we're going to stop. Then we move up to 1 space. So we moved up here to 1 space. And we ended our turn. That's what that red X means. Not good, folks, there. Okay, they're down here. Okay, we're buying, and we only got 1. So we're buying this one here. But we're getting our free ones back. I might have missed that last time, too. That doesn't help winning, does it? All right, now we're going to put these back in here. We got a sprint. We got an improvise. Oh, yeah, I should have done that during the action card. That would have helped that time. Okay, so now we reset this. And we're going over here to him again, and he kills this person, which is going to raise the horror level here. We're slowly but surely working our way for a loss here. All right, and then we got a terror card. Okay, he's just standing there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is raise this horror level there to 5. And then he's going to walk 2 spaces towards the closest victim or Laurie. Okay, so he's walking 1. Only going to walk 1, and then he's going to stop. Okay, he's going to stop right there where those 2 people are. This is really turning into a disaster. Okay, there's. All right, but now we're in panic because somebody did die, and we got people in the same thing with him. All right, so now these 2 people in there are going to panic because he just moved into there with them. We got a 3. Oh, we don't have a 3 getting out of there. We have a 5 that way, a 1 that way, and a 6 that way. So nobody gets away from them. Things are not looking very good here, folks. Going downhill quickly. All right, what do we want to do? Oh, he's just standing there. Let's get him back over here where it belongs. See, there's little marks on the side of the card. I'll show you here in a second. On the side of the terrace, there's these marks here to tell. This tells me it comes from Hans's deck, and then a tent comes from Happy Trails deck. All right, and we got that. Okay, we're not going to forget this time. We're having a hard time. Let's walk. If we can win this walk, we'll get rid of one person anyway. Okay. All right. Let's upgrade that. We're going to upgrade that by getting rid of these two cards. And we upgraded this one to this. So we're moving 2 spaces. We're moving 1, 2. Now, the way I read this, oh, she's not coming in with me. The way I read this is that you can, I got 2, this is the save, but I'm only saving 1 because I don't want to save 2. All right, and we're going to put it up here on Laurie's card, which is bonuses and lower this level again. So that walk was a successful walk. Okay. If I'm doing that wrong, if it's an automatic, I'm going to have to check on this again. I've read it several times. If it automatic means they automatically escape, then I played this wrong. Okay, and that should have escaped, and then there'll be one more dead person. All right, so let's get the. Okay, so we'll do another walk. So I'll play this a little harder. Meaning that I got to go out and come back in to save that person. Oh, and I got this. So I'm going out here and I'm picking her, my girlfriend up. I'm coming back down here and then I'm saving this person. Okay, and I'm going to save this person right here and get one of my health back. Okay, so that worked out really well. Okay, let's do a focus. Now she's with me, so now I can roll 3. Yeah, a lot of good that does, huh? Let's upgrade it though, so we get 1 bonus. We're going to upgrade it to get 1, so we're going to lower the level and cost of 1 time. Okay, so that one's done. Yeah. That's the wrong. Yeah, I did the wrong card. That's the one I wanted, not this one here. All right, so we're going to stop right there. No, we're not. Yeah, we're going to stop right there. Boy, there's no free ones in there either. Because we got 5. I'm gonna turn this up. How's it? Can you see that? I wish this Norton would stop doing this stuff. Yeah, you can still see that blue because it's easier to send. So, all right, we stopped. So I should have used that again. All right, so now we're going to be buying cards. We have 5. Let's do a sprint for 2. A search for 2. And that's 4. And so let's not do that search then. Let's do an improvise that'll be 5 total. All right, and then we're gonna put these back into their spots. Free, 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 free. Yeah, don't wait till the end. Go down there and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and put some remarks down there. What do you think about Final Girl Leona? It's a great solo game. Very tough. There are a lot of contingencies you got to deal with and everything. So I just did that. So we're going into the killer phase again. So boom, he's taking one of these out. Now this moves us up to here, which means he's going to be, each boot's going to be with 2 steps now. But we're revealing the dark power. This is this one here. Okay. It's a bloodbath. Now this is changing that nothing to a crazy where he was going to walk 2 and have 2 attacks against victims and or Laurie. He is building it up. All right, so now we got another tarot card to deal with. Okay. Place Hans with the furthest target possible. Okay, the furthest target possible from him is, I think, probably us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's right here with us now. That's crazy, folks. All right, and then we're going to raise the level we've been working so hard to keep down. And then, oh, my goodness, draw the next terror card. Okay, Hans does an additional damage for each thing. So what we got to do, these are like minor dark powers. We got to put 2 on there. So that in order to get rid of that, we're going to have to do 2 damage to him. This is really turning bad. But you're getting to see a lot of things. That's what it's all about, you know. And so, somebody did die. Now he's in here. So now my girlfriend's going to panic. All right. All right. So she says, I got to get the hell out of here if I can. What are the numbers to get out of here? 1 and 6. I've been throwing the 1 the whole time. I probably won't get it. I don't get it this time. So she's there. But it's back to my turn. We got to get going. Got to get going. Okay. Okay, we're going to do an improvise. This right here. This means that until this action phase ends, all 3s and 4s, if a successful, are successes. We're rolling 3. Come on. And we got it. All right. So all 3s and 4s are successful until this action phase ends. All right. So we got that. All right. And then we didn't reset this. Okay. So then we're going to need to get some big stuff. So we're gonna get rid of this energy drink here in order to move the time up 3, or the timer up 3. So I'll get rid of that. We'll move this up 1, 2, 3, because we'd like to get some expensive stuff here. And now we're gonna do a sprint to try to get out of here with 3 dice. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to upgrade. I'm gonna have to waste these 2 to upgrade one of these. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade one of these. This is gonna move this down, but it's allowing me to move 2 spaces. I gotta get away from him if I can, as much as I can. 1, 2. And it's not gonna help, folks. I can tell you that right now. Not good. Okay, because I got no retaliates or nothing. Okay. So this is where I buy cards, get my free ones back. Oh yeah, might help. So first we're gonna do. We got 8 to deal with. Okay, so we're gonna do a retaliate, which is the blue one, for 4. We're gonna do a guard for 6. We got 2 more. We'll do a sprint. The free ones back. Get rid of these. Improvise. Sprint. Focus. And distraction. Okay, you got those. Now, you got a maximum of 10. We got 8. These are the 2 we're going to be looking for right away because he's coming. Okay, so the first thing he's going to do is move 2 spaces. Coming out of there. Boom, boom, right in there with us. Okay, so now he's going to be doing 3 attacks. Okay, it'll be the 1 to take the girlfriend out and then 2 against me because they're not wasted. I'd have to read on that one too. They're not wasted against me because I have more than that. So the first thing we're going to do is she's still in there with me, so we're going to roll this guard one. And we got it. Okay, so we ignore all damage that time. Okay, so now he's going to do another attack, which is 3. So we're going to do his retaliate card, which will ignore all attack if I can get it and damage twice to him. And I didn't get him. So I'm going to do 1, 2 to raise one of them. And then I'm going to do 1, 2 to raise the other one. Okay, so let's see what the card says. So we're going to ignore all attack from the attack, and then we're going to raise or damage him 2. So that's, I forgot that he takes an extra 1. So that would have been 3 for each knife. That would have been 6 before I got rid of it. If I got it to where it is now doing them, but I would have done 1, so there'd have been 3. So the girlfriend would have been gone. I would have lost 2 more there, and that's where we would have ended that one right there. Okay, we're not in very good shape, folks. So that's done. We still have 8 to buy with. No, you know what? We didn't reset after we bought last time. Final girl does not panic. Okay, so we have 6. Okay, we'll take another guard for 2. And we're getting our focus back. We'll do a sprint. And then a search. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think I messed up. You get to him. I'll be doing a few more of these, so whenever I make mistakes, I'll let you know. We got to retaliate for 4. I guess this goes there. A guard for 2. Yeah. All right, now the terror cards. Mens wants me. He wants me. Always wanted me. It's an attack on Laurie. He doesn't have to move, so he's going to get 1, 2 attacks for a total of 6 damage. Okay, so that's 1, 2. We're going to flip this over here to see what's underneath it. It's blank. Laurie is dead. The game is over. I hope you enjoyed it. That was fun. Don't forget, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Leave me some comments. SoCal Saber saying, take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Watch for another final girl next week. And stay safe.